What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for all the support y'all gave on that last credit card video. I really do appreciate it. Y'all been going crazy with it. Let's keep going strong with that one. But let's get into this investing one that I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you guys enjoy it, make sure you guys do like and hit the subscribe button as well. So if you guys want to do that as well, I definitely do appreciate that. But let's get right into this one. So we're going to be talking about 3 different investings that I do personally every single month, and we're going to go off of those, and I'm going to show you guys these. So the 3 that we're going to be talking about today is going to be, first, the 401k that I have with my job. And everyone's 401k is going to be a little different. My 401k, my job matches every dollar that I spend. They match 30% of that. So that's going to be the 401k match that they give me. But what I put towards it is 12%, and that's going to be a little bit different. Now, the second one we're going to be talking about today is going to be my Roth IRA. The Roth IRA is going to be my second one that we're going to talk about. I really just started that one. I haven't really invested too much into it. I need to invest more, but I was going to pay off credit cards first before I actually started investing more into that one. Now, the third one we're going to be talking about is the investment that I do on the side with Webull. Webull is definitely an app. They're not sponsored, but they are definitely an app that I use personally all the time to invest my money every time I get a paycheck. So I think you guys should definitely look into doing that. Definitely doing a slow involved. I started off with like $40 every time, and now I'm at $150 per check I put into Webull investing, and I just don't look at it after I invested into whatever I think I'm going to invest it into. But I think these 3 are going to be things that everybody's going to want to learn about. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and let's get into it. So the first one that we're going to talk about is my 401k. My 401k is with Fidelity. That's the one that my job recommends for me, so I use that one. Now, I like it because I put around 12% of my prepaid tax money into this 401k. So that's around, because I make $21 an hour, that's around $180 per check to almost $200 that I'm putting in every check into my 401k. Now, my 401k balance is $1,463, around there. It goes up and down, fluctuating depending on the day, but it is going up and down, but it's at that one. Now, my investing that I usually use is usually around 65 of that is stocks, 25% of that is blended funds, and about 10% of that is in bonds. Now, right now, because I'm young, I'm having it mostly in stocks. If you're a little older, you're probably going to want to go more into bonds, because you're going to want to hold onto your money and make sure your money stays at a regular rate instead of fluctuating more like stocks do. Now, because I'm young, I have more opportunity to now let my money fluctuate more and see like that. And because it's not a lot of money that I'm putting towards it, it's going to slowly build up. So because of that, I'm going to go that way. But I have, year to date, I am up about 4.42%. Nothing huge, but as I say, it's building. It's going to build occasionally up, and then you guys are slowly going to come on this journey with me to see it go up. So that's what we're going to be doing for that one. Now let's get into number 2. The second one that we're going to be talking about is my Roth IRA. My Roth IRA is with Bank of America. Now, Bank of America is partnered with Merrill Edge, so I partnered with Bank of America to then apply through them with Merrill Edge. So then I was able to get a Roth IRA with them. So now with this Roth IRA, now I have around $233 in there. It gives or take. It does go up and down, fluctuating depending on the day. Now, for me personally, I don't have a lot of money invested in there. Why? Because I've been paying off a lot of credit cards and stuff like that. So I focused more of my attention on paying off debt instead of investing. So then when I pay off all the debt, I can then invest more money. But right now it's sitting at $233, and I still put around $10 per week in it. It's nothing crazy, but I still put around $10 per week in it. So it does build up slowly over time. Now, right now, I have about $60 into, as I would say, it is a low index S&P 500 FTX. Now, I just bought another one right before this video because I had $60 still sitting there in cash that I was not using. So it's around $120 that I have invested in the S&P 500 low volatile ETX. Now, I think I like that one because it matches the S&P 500, and that's going to be a really good one for me. Now, I do have 3 shares of this Standard Motor Sports, and that was when I first started, and I had no idea what I was investing in. So I invested 3 shares into that one. Now I do plan on selling those shares, because when you're looking at the whole graph, and it'll be on screen now, that for the past 5 maxed out years, it hasn't really been going up. It's really been on a slight decline, and because of that, I don't really think it may not go back up. So for me, I want something that I think is going to just hold longevity wise. So I'm probably still going to be selling some of that and going into either Apple or Google, because I want to definitely try to diversify this Roth IRA that I have and try to make it more spaced out and have definitely different investings. And then if you guys did not know that after you turn 69 and a half, you then are able to take out all that money guaranteed free. Definitely for the Roth IRA. That's why a lot of people do choose the Roth IRA instead of the 401k. Now, I did choose the 401k as well, because my job does offer a match with it, so it helps out. And depending on how much money you have left over during your paycheck, you can determine on if you want to invest a lot or a little bit. It does not have to be 12%, or it does not have to be 10. You can literally start off with $10 with investing for 401k or Roth IRA, whichever one. It does not matter. You can literally just want to start investing while you're young, so then when you get older, it just builds up and builds up, and then you're able to then say, I'm able to retire, or anything like that. Retire your family or retire anybody, because you know you have that money that you've now saved up for. It's not going to be all your investing, but it is going to be part of your whole portfolio that you can use for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the second one. Now, if you guys did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I worked really, really hard on this. We're going to get this done. But now, let's get into number 3. Now, number 3, we're going to be talk about Webull investing. Now, the Webull investing, I am proud of that one, because that's me just by myself. I invest $150 per check into Webull investing for me, into different things that I think will stay longevity wise, because I'm looking longevity more than short term, because I do not like short term. I really like long term mostly, so I'm going for most of those. So I'm going to show you guys that one, but y'all gotta come with me so we can go see it, right? Whew. Okay, we're back. What's up, guys? Okay, we've gotten to it. Let's get right on to this investing that I wanted to show you guys. So when I click on this, you guys should be able to see on your screen, just like my screen, that it says my balance is around $1,269. That's how much I have in for my investing completely right now, totally, for my Webull investing. Now, when you guys are looking at this, you guys, I've tried to make it as simple as possible. There's 3 right here. There's the basic, basically the stock, all my stocks that I've chosen. There's the 1,269 that I have in the actual investing account. And then on this side, there's the banking, all the transfers that I've made. These are all the purchases that I've bought and when I've bought them at. And then right here are more of the stocks of when you click on it, it will show you how the stocks are going up and down for the whole time. So when we're going to this, and they show the dividends and trades that I have for it. Now, I want to go to this right side, this lower right side. If you guys can see it, it's right here. It says banking. It says the lower down here, you can see able to see cash transfer. So this is all money that I've put in with my own cash. So when you put this in, you could see that if you scroll all the way, I scroll all the way down. I started off with just $40 of 05/26/2023, and then over time, I added another 40. Then I added another 40. Then I said, okay, 284 one time. Then I was like 100. Then an extra 50, and then I decided that I was going to stay on the path of $150 every single paycheck. So I wanted you guys to see that I'm going to stay consistent with it. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then next week will be I get another paycheck, so it'll be another 150 in there. So usually with the money that I'll tell you guys, when we go to this left side, I'll show you guys what I usually invest in. So out of the $150, usually 100 of that every single time is going to go into the S&P 500. Right now, I have around $400 something into the S&P 500. I have another $399 into BlackRock and Johnson & Johnson, P&G Gambling, and all of them. So even if this, and I will tell you guys, this may be a little confusing for you guys on here. So there is an app on your phone, so you can actually go on the app on your phone. I'm gonna show you guys right now, so you guys can actually see, so you can actually see it just a little bit. You guys won't be able to see it completely, but if you go on the app will show you the exact same thing that shows you on the screen, but it's a little easier on the app for some people who don't have a computer. You may not have a computer at home. You may want to do this when you're at work or whatever. You just use the app, and the app will tell you exactly how much you have in each one. So like even mine, the S&P 500 that I was talking about, let's click that right here. I have $398 in there. Johnson & Johnson, I have around $50 in Johnson & Johnson. Microsoft, where is the Microsoft one? Let's see. Microsoft, I have around $78 in Microsoft. $50 in Johnson & Johnson. I'm not sure if I said that one. Delta Airlines, I have around $81 in there. BlackRock, where is that one? BlackRock, I around $319 in there. And then all the other ones are really just smaller one. Other than PNG Gambling. PNG Gambling, I have $50 in there. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys most of these investments and how I chose these investments and why I chose them. Because some people may not understand why I chose them. So let's go over the first one of why. Let's see. The S&P 500 would be the first one. The S&P 500 is basically a round index of everything of the investing that you could do. Basically Apple, Google, all of them. Say you put in the 500 top companies in the United States and you're putting them all together, that's the S&P 500. So basically I invest into all the companies, and it makes it easier for smaller investors. As I say, people who are just getting started with investing and you want to learn about it and you're not sure where to go, the S&P 500 is usually the best way, because it's always going to try to usually around 8% gains every year. So you really just want to go with that one when you're just starting out and you really don't know where you're trying to go. Then after that, you want to diversify, and usually when it comes down to diversify, most people will tell you not to choose stocks. You really want to go for like bonds, indexes, and all that other stuff, and that's fine. I'm going for I do have a few stock choices. Why I chose them is because I'm thinking of my terms of how I live my life. So because I live my life and I usually go to the gym, I go to the gym about 5 days a week. And because I go to the gym, I've noticed that Celsius is usually a brand of energy drink that a lot of people drink from. Now, if some of y'all may not know Celsius is basically an energy drink, but it's one of the healthier options of energy drinks that you could choose out there. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but I do like them because I do drink them all the time. So Celsius is one of them that I drink all the time, and I see other people at the gym drink them all the time. So because of that, I've looked up and seen that Celsius is one of those that I think would be good, just like Monster and all the other energy drinks like NOS and all those other ones that people buy all the time. I thought it would be a great investment for long term that I could hold on to, that I think is going to go up in price because of how much people are actually liking Celsius right now and how much they're actually going up. Now, PNG Gambling, they're the ones, if I'm not mistaken, they do make the washer and dryers that some people don't know about. They make washer and dryers, and on top of that, if they're not mistaken, they do toothpaste and mouthwash and all that stuff. They do have their hand in that too. So I tell people to look at the big companies, because the big companies usually, depending on what they do, may diversify their hand more because they want to stay stable in most of their stuff. They're going to really look to diversify their ways of income. So most of them are not just, some people may know them, like, as I say, Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson's a great company that a lot of people are scared about because they tend to get sued. But as I tell people, you got to look at big companies and see how they actually work. How big companies work is, yeah, they may get sued for a lot of money, but then they may make more money than they get sued, and because of that, they're still in the positive for the overall, and Johnson & Johnson's one of them. But the reason I chose Johnson & Johnson and Microsoft, that a lot of people who do investing would know, is because their dividends are really good over a long-term investing. So I'm slowly buying into them so I can slowly build up that dividend income with them. So they've been very good with their dividend income. BlackRock has a dividend income as well. So all 3 or 4 of those have great dividends that I like. So I've been investing in those and just holding for long term. And Delta Airlines was really just because I wanted one airlines that I thought would do. Now, do not get me wrong, this is just my little portfolio. It's not huge yet, so we're going to slowly build up to it. Each month, you guys are going to see me. I put $150 and I get 2 paychecks per month. So that's going to be $300. So basically, every month, y'all are going to see $300 added to this pot of $1,269, and we're just going to keep investing over time, and it's just going to slowly build up over time, and you guys are going to see the whole process of the whole thing build up with you guys. So I'm gonna make sure I take y'all along with this journey so we can all together just build up to that place. But if you guys have any other investing that you guys do that you guys think that I would actually benefit me and would help me with my investing money, you guys should definitely put it in the comments so I can see it, because if you guys put it in the comments, I will do a lot of research about them and try to figure it out, because it does take, I tell people, when it comes down to investing, it takes a lot of time, because you got to figure out which ones are good for you and which ones are gonna be good in the long term, and which ones you think that you can hold on to, that you're not gonna automatically just want to start selling out, because we're looking for long term, not short term. Short term, yes, a lot of people want me to get into short term. I will get into short term once I get a good portfolio of long term stocks. I want to get a good portfolio of long-term stuff first before I go for short-term, because I'm not really looking for the short gains. I'm looking for the long gains. I'm looking for the long run. How am I going to be able to actually afford everything that I want in the long term? So I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to put them in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure that if you guys need this, to be honest, I wanted to show you guys, if you click these buttons right here before you guys go, you click these buttons right here, you'll be able to add different ones to it. So if you guys see right here, you guys will be able to add different ones. So say you want to add a widget, you can go to all add widgets, and it will tell you each and every widget if you want to see different stuff that you want to add, like buying different stocks and all that stuff. And it explains every single thing to you, so you guys will understand each and every one of them before you add the widget to it, so it doesn't get confusing for you or anybody else. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed actually seeing all my investing and how I invest my money. If you guys are into this, make sure to hit that like button. If we can get up to 5 likes on this video, I'll post another one next month. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure to like and subscribe, and Mops out.